So today at my therapy session, I showed up like this in civilian clothes, and my therapist said something to me that had me thinking. I showed up today like this because I had a track class, which is a class that service members utilize on their transition out of the service and everything. And today, she said, it looks like it wasn't the first thing she said, it was after a bunch of talks and stuff, but she said your energy and aura is so different when you're outside of uniform. And that had me thinking, that is true. She said, I'm cosplaying as myself. When I tell you that broke me, like, it broke me in a different way than I'm usually broken as, because I'm always broken in some type of way or another. But when it's true, when I'm not wearing the uniform, I feel like a totally different person. I feel like myself at the same time. It made me think how once upon a time ago, before I was in the service, I used to work at a fashion store, and I loved meeting people who basically dressed up and wore like different outfits and everything like that. And it's like, it had me thinking, it's true. I think that's one of the sad truths that we face whenever we're consistently wearing a uniform and everything like that is I feel as though I'm putting on a facade. I feel like I'm putting on a... Don't get me wrong. I am myself when I work and everything like that. Like when I'm at work and stuff, but it's the... Dang, I still feel the same sometimes even when I'm not wearing the uniform. I remember one of my coworkers told me, I told them that whenever I go to any of these classes, any of these TAPS classes, I'm always going to dress up to the nines or, dress up the way that I want to instead of just wearing like a basic shirt or a basic pant, basic shoes. And they're like, maybe you're just being extra. And I'm like, or maybe everybody else is just submitting themselves differently than I do. When I get out of uniform, I don't want to talk about work. I don't want to think about work. I don't want any of that. And when I'm wearing like something as simple as, I have a long coat on with a black blazer and a black top with some black pants, and I have my black stilettos on today. And I did take them off because they were hurting my feet. But that's not the point. It's the fact that I didn't wear them for a while is why I wanted to wear them today. But it gave me a chance to branch out and reach that part of me, that feminine part of me that I enjoy so much. So when I get the opportunity to do it, I'm gonna do it. Like, the fact that she said that I'm cosplaying as myself, that my energy is just different, and she's just like, I don't want to talk about everything that we talked about because it's just gonna bring up thoughts and stuff, but it was just like, damn, you know? For the past couple of days, I've been struggling being in my head, being in my box of a room, and even in my room, I try to accommodate and make it my own. And when I'm struggling with that, it's a struggle and it sucks, you know? When I had my own apartment, I did everything to it, but I did it everything to the degree that I enjoyed, that I loved, you know? Whenever I wasn't down bad and depressed and shit like that too. But if I ever get an opportunity to dress up, I'm gonna do it. Even if it's something simple, you know? I think that's the New York in me, that like you just want to show out for no reason. Just why not, you know? If I'm gonna go to, Puro Land, which is the land of all the scenario characters, then I'm gonna dress up in a very cutesy look, which is what I did. If I go to an amusement park, I'm gonna dress up like a nerd as much as I want to, because that's what I have control over. It's the not having control I think when I'm in uniform is what is very frustrating, because you can control what you can control, but you're also being controlled or being told what to do all the time. And with fashion, with styling, it's whatever you want it to be. So I am trying another day. I hate that I'm on here sometimes and I'm on these videos talking about my depression, talking about XYZ things, and it just made me think that these are all like my own little vlog diaries that I'm publicly putting out there, making myself vulnerable. And one day I might get viewed by somebody and they might hit them differently, and they might understand it more than I understand it at this current moment in time. But I'm trying. Just another day. I think I feel a lot more comfortable when I'm around people who, again, have a very like-mindedness to my own. And I got to meet somebody again today who did that. And it helped out a lot. So now I'm a little bit more focused. Not a lot, but just enough to make me more aware, self-aware of the steps that I need to take to go down the next path, if that makes sense. So I'm trying, and I'm here. That part.